Hi everyone, I'm Alex Dearmore, the Mischief Maker, and today I thought we would do a variation of my French hot chocolate with this lovely Guajillo chili chocolate. It's delicious, but it's a little bit sweeter. But first, I kind of also thought it would be cool to do like a chocolate dipped peppermint leaf. So we're gonna start that first, so that can just as a cute garnish. Not necessary, but let's just do it anyway. An ounce of 85%, 80% chocolate Lindt bar, my go-to all the time. This is about an ounce, and that's about like 3 little squares. So we're gonna basically break it up. And I stole some brushes from the cake room, some paint brushes. Hi, baby. And basically, we're just gonna chop this up. We're just gonna break it up because I'm lazy. In a microwave safe bowl, and then add a teaspoon, which I just realized I don't have, a teaspoon of coconut oil. Okay, so there's that. And we're gonna microwave it for 30-second intervals until it dissolves, and then we're gonna paint mint leaves. Basically, we're gonna paint the bottom halves of this whole thing. So just the bottom half of each side. You can also do it where you paint one whole side with chocolate and then let them harden in the refrigerator and then like peel the leaf off, and it makes it look like a little leaf. It's whatever you want to do. Okay, so here's our first 30 seconds here. Ooh. I feel like it'll take like 3 times. And then with chocolate, you always want to stir it a little while because it's like still hot when you take it out of the microwave, you know. And you want a bittersweet chocolate. Maybe only 2 times. I don't know. We'll see. It keeps melting basically because it's so hot. Okay. That's our first 30-second interval. So here's our second 30 seconds. I don't know if you can see here. That's enough. So, a minute. A minute total. It's melty. One little bit left. There. Melted. Okay, on to our painting. Okay, so we have our melted chocolate and a little piece of wax paper. So, I need 20 pretty leaves of some nature. And I got 2 paintbrushes because I actually really didn't know what was going to work because I'm a very on-the-fly sort of person. I wonder how most people would do this. So coat the bottom half of each side. You'd think there would be a kind of a smarter way to go about this whole thing. I'm just gonna kind of willy-nilly this one. We're gonna be interpretive. I think it'd be cooler to have it be in the whole piece. Just my opinion, but what do I know? Whoop. Baby leaves. I don't know if you can see it or not. There we go. I've also let the chocolate cool kind of a little bit. do a double coat here. So there's that. Whoop. Now this part is the part where I'm just like, now should we let you dry before we continue onward? I particularly like this little man. Whoop. Kind of this one. There are a few. They're getting a little bit more character. There. Add a little bit of extra back here, if need be. You can always go back and add an extra coat. There. A little chocolate peppermint leaf. Well, mint leaf. Oop. And here are some of the others. It's messy at this point. Use a little paintbrush, paint the whole back side. Pick it up. And paint either the top half or the bottom half, but you're going to leave half. Not painted. It was a little messy. I do like the little ones at an angle. Maybe it just feels more natural to me than like straight. Hi guys, so we have our I'm starting over. Okay, so we have our peppermint leaves that have been dipped in the chocolate back here. Obviously that's not necessary, but if you have like a rainy, stormy day and that's what you want to do, do it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. So this recipe basically uses this Taza dark chocolate. It's Guajillo chili pepper, and there are 2 discs in each one of these. Each one is 2.7 ounces, but the Taza is the brand. And the reason why I chose to use this instead of like spicing the chocolate myself, I feel like this is easier to control when somebody goes to repeat this recipe versus seasoning the chocolate itself, because basically if the seasoning was strange in that, like if you use too much, then it can get gritty, it can be too much. So instead, I'm going to keep it controlled and basically alter the French hot chocolate recipe, but use this. So I have to alter it a little bit because this is only 50% cacao. And the other recipe uses, it's like 70% and 85%. So I'm going to cut the sugar because this has sweetness to it, even though it's dark chocolate and it's perfectly spiced, it's delicious. So I ate a little bit of this. So we basically have 6 ounces of this Taza chili chocolate. And then I would like 2 ounces, I think, of the Lent, 85%, but this is 3.5 ounces. I just went ahead and used a little bar because I'm not about a bunch of strange stuff today. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop all of this and be right back, and then we can finish it out. garnish it with a little bit of cinnamon and a little bit of cayenne. So here's my cayenne. It's a big enough bag, isn't it? And cinnamon. Oh, also, obnoxiously large quantities. But hey, they're important. We need them. Okay, guys. So we have all of the chocolate chopped. This is all of our chili chocolate. Oh, actually, we don't do that all. I forgot. Okay, so I have a little saucepan. I have a quart of whole milk. It's just organic whole milk. This is from Horizon. And then 2/3 cup of water, filtered water. Not that it probably matters. And then this is the part I'm gonna change from before. So because this already has a sugariness, and it's 50%, not 70 and 80%, I'm just gonna use a 1/4 cup of sugar. So we can do a heaping quart there. So we're gonna bring this to a boil, and then take it off the heat, put all of this chocolate in, and then use the immersion blender. So let's put it on the stove. So just as an aside, while this boils, you kind of have two options. So you could use the immersion blender, which I have right here. If you don't have one, you can get it on Instacart. I have two somewhere in Mama's garage, and I just can't find them from one of the moves. But, or you can just take it off the heat and whisk it super vigorously. So, two options. Immersion blender, whisk vigorously. It's gonna work. You're gonna have hot chocolate, one way or the other. So, that's pretty good.
In French, that's chocolat.
Chocolat over here. Ah! It's boiling. I give up. Okay, so that's hot, obviously. We're gonna put this chocolate in. I scalded it, which I assume you're supposed to if we're boiling it. Let's get all this, because I bet this has all of those little chili bits in it. Okay, now, since I have it, I'm going to go ahead and do the immersion blender here, if I can remember how to turn it on. And that. Now, at this point, we could just pour it in a mug straight from here, or we could put it in a teapot, which is very cute. Let's just work from here. I'll show you. Yum! Counter's messy, but this is my life. Okay. I have to try it and then I'll spice it. Delicious. much of it. Better call some friends or something. Okay, so I think the 4th cup of sugar is perfect. Just because. So, here's my cayenne, okay? I'm gonna be careful with this. You should come. Here's our spicy Guajillo, basically French hot chocolate with cayenne pepper and silent cinnamon sprinkled on top, and a little mint dark chocolate leaf. It's spicy and pretty perfect. Yep. I was like, really kind of happy with it. So delicious. It's still so hot, which is good for hot chocolate. But cheers. I bet it'd be good like this too. I'm gonna mix that cinnamon and cayenne in and see what happens. Delicious. Really delicious. Okay. I have to stop. It's hot though. So, spice to your heart's content at the end. Cheers. And if you want, a little mint leaf to cool you off. There's my cinnamon. Pretty delicious. And then, let's pick some of our favorite mint leaves here. Pretty good.